Bobcat fans, we're here, Suit in the Week segment. This segment is sponsored by Roof Masters and Bubba's 33 in Longview, Texas. Today, we're here with senior Britain Coulter. Britain is the band president. How are you today, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So we're going to jump right into it, Britain. We're the band president. So my first question is how does one become band president? Do we get elected? Do we get appointed? How does that happen?
So basically, band president, back at band camp, basically it's for seniors only, and we basically have a ballot, and if you want to, you have to write it down your name, and you have to go get like 10 signatures from anyone, and then you have to come up with an improv 1-minute speech and kind of give it to the band, and you walk out of the room, and basically within the next 10 minutes, they vote, and then I found out later that night.
So what did your speech consist of? Not necessarily the whole 1-minute speech, but what did it consist of?
Basically, I put a large focus on hard work, dedication, and just kind of like a grit to what you want to do. Like getting up early before band camp to practice with my section and how like those values are what I find important.
Right.
And basically just not giving up, and especially when like it gets tiring, that's when we need to work hard the most.
So what made you decide to be band president?
I was kind of thinking about it since last year, and I just kind of thought I want a leadership position because like I've always like, especially when I was younger, been like nervous and stuff, and I always thought this could be a good opportunity for me. Since I'm not like drum major or anything, I kind of was thinking, why not? And so I just went for it, and then they elected me. So yeah.
Well, cool. So what do you do in the band?
So as president, I basically help anyone who needs it in my section. Anyone, if they need to help pass off music, I'm there. If the directors have any assignment for me, I go do that. And besides presidency, like as section leader, one thing I do is I basically get music for my section. I teach them how to play their instrument better. And I stay after school, do anything they need for help, and basically I'm just there all the time to help.
So you talk about your section. What do you? What
instrument?
Yeah, what instrument you throw down?
I play the baritone. It's like not quite as low as a tuba, but it's kind of like right next to the trombone.
It's the brass segment.
Yeah, low brass.
Yeah, see? Know a little something here. Now, we've been in band how long?
The whole ride, so I think 7 some odd years now, since 6th grade or so.
6th grade. What made you want to get into band?
So I originally played the trumpet, and I wanted to just get an opportunity to play trumpet because my grandpa and my dad did that, and I've always loved music. So I just went out for it, and it like became one of the biggest things in my life since then.
And you mentioned something when you were talking to Guy earlier. You like playing music outside of the band, right?
Yes, sir.
Y'all have a band?
We do. We have some of our band kids. We got together about a month or half ago or so, and we started just making tunes, recording bits, and making lyrics, and we're actually meeting up like a few times a week, and we just kind of go through stuff. We're starting to get some good stuff.
That's awesome. What kind of music?
So for us, we're really experimental. We're kind of going for more of like a rock or something like that, something a little heavier.
A baritone rock? I'm trying to wrap my head around and I don't even know what a baritone looks like. I know what a tuba looks like, but not the baritone. But you rock and roll with the baritone?
Oddly enough, one of the main riffs we made for a song, I did actually start off on baritone, and I sent it to my friend, and he got it on bass guitar, but I'm learning the bass guitar.
I got you.
But we actually did make a riff on baritone, yeah.
So is it more of a love for playing the instruments, music all in general? What gets you there, and then what do you want to do after school? Do you want to stay in music?
So music I do plan to stay in it. I want to try to see if I can go to SFA and see if I can get like my degree in like music education or something in music, just music in general.
Right. Now, I know Hallsville's put out a lot of band directors. Mm-hmm. Is that a goal?
Yes, I would like to see if there's a position back here. If not, I'll go somewhere else, but that's always kind of been my dream for the last few years.
Well, it's kind of tough to get a job back here. You have to bump somebody off.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, I mean, you can, but, just saying. Yeah.
It's awesome because you're in one of the best bands in the state of Texas. I mean, the roaring band from Bobcat Land.
Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows it. And the dedication and hard work y'all put in. So another quick question for you. So is band camp as grueling as some of the stories you hear?
It depends on, like, if you are determined, then yes, it's crazy. I was pretty much on the verge of death by the end of it. Yeah, it was an experience for sure.
That's awesome, man. Well, Britain, good grades?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All those AP classes, they're rough, but they're good.
AP is all we needed to know,
Yeah,
right
That's what I'm
there.
talking about.
Well, fans at home, thank y'all for joining us. Britton, thank you for joining us. It's been the Student of the Week segment. Again, and a shout out to our sponsors, Roof Masters and Bubba's 33 in Longview. We'll see you next time, guys.